Hello everyone, my name is Trâm and I'm a member of Group 9. We have already learned in Chapter 9 about US manufacturing, some production processes, and operating management techniques. As you know, the US economy depends largely on manufacturing sectors. It generates relatively large numbers of products as well as machines which are critical to the US citizens. In 2010, US was the world's second largest manufacturer with $1,696.7 billion of industrial output. However, intense competition from foreign companies are challenging the US manufacturing sectors. On the survey, we often heard about media reporting about downturn of US manufacturing, including the decline of General Motors and other auto companies. Jobs are lost to the foreign manufacturers from Mexico, China, India, which question the US companies' ability to respond to the challenges effectively as in the past. In order to survive in this turbulent economy, US companies have to maintain competitive edge by focusing on customer, maintaining closer relationship with suppliers and other companies to satisfy customer needs, practicing continuous improvement, focusing on qualities, saving on costs through site selection, utilizing the internet and adopting new production techniques. But do all US companies really follow this structure? Today I would like to discuss about these issues through a video case called Keeping Your Eyes on the Ball. This video case will tell us more detail about how one example of successful US manufacturers faces to the difficulties of modern manufacturing chains. Guess who? Yeah, it's Ball Corporations. Let me tell you briefly about the history of Ball. Ball Corporation is founded in 1880 by five brothers. This is an American company headquartered in Brumfield, Colorado. Ball is best known for its early productions of glass jar, flask, and related products used for home cleaning. They started out making glass containers and then made a transition into more contemporary packages in 1950s and 1960s, aluminum packaging for beverage. After being a family-owned for many years, Ball Companies became a public company in 1972. Then it had expanded and diversified into other business ventures and became the world's largest manufacturers of recyclable metal beverage and food containers. The point is what makes Ball so successful. So let's take a look at its continuous can-making process, with a key factors building up reputations of Ball. Right after approximately 10,000 pound aluminum coils came in, the first step is called couple star. It's a bread that steams out the can into a cup that almost like a tuna can. Then those tuna cans are conveyed to the body maker, also known as raw and iron. After that, can go to the streamer, which stream can down to a standard can height. Then cans conveyed over a 6-day washer. 6 days here means the 6 steps include a wash station, pre-wash station, wash station, 2 runs, and a washer. When cans come out of that, they go to a 215 degrees dryer and stay there for a couple of minutes. Those cans will continuously transfer over a decorator. This oven function is rolling in on each can. Then cans will run through an over vanish that put on a protection to protect that ink. After that, cans go into an internal coat. Each can will be put a coating inside and keep beverage from eating through the aluminum. Those cans then are put through another oven that when they come out, we call them strain wort can, which means not having a neck or flat on the can. Then strength wall can go over the necker and the flexure area. This is where they reduce a diameter of the can so the lid can sit on the top of it. Then it's time for looking for a new kind of leaking on the can. By using line tester, both corporations can currently test 100% each can and every can in continuous rate, 1,500 cans per minute. The outside of the can is fluted with a line saw, and any line that saws through the can will be rejected. After finished, cans will be conveyed over the palletizer. Finally, we come to the last step, storing. Completed cans are taken to the warehouse and stored, with approximately 200 to 220,000 square feet warehouse. About 220 million cans are held in there. As you can see, in poor corporations, cans are manufactured on automated machinery. By using technologies effectively, both can not only cut costs but also operate the process efficiently. Nevertheless, despite being U.S. largest packaging company, Bolt still faces many challenges. They need to build a position of themselves as a brand in the mind of customer. That means they have to make the customer think of the brand rather than the other, which also manufactures the same packaging as Bolt. It's time for us to solve the 3 questions in this video, okay? Looking at the futures of manufacturing in United States, do you think U.S. companies like Bolt are adapting to the challenges of foreign manufacturers? What is Bolt doing to stay competitive? From my point of view, according to Bolt's effort to improving their process and techniques day by day, I believe that it's obvious that U.S. companies like Bolt are adapting to the challenges of foreign manufacturers. Even though the domestic labor costs are higher, the U.S. manufacturers are effective. They are using high technologies to make the better and faster manufacturing. Also, since labor costs increase in foreign countries, manufacturing sector tends to sit back to the U.S. Therefore, U.S. companies can take full advantage of cost effectiveness in their countries. To stay competitive in the eco of global market, Bolt focus on 6 actions. One of the things they have to look at is the downtime on the line. They feel that anytime they are down on the line, they are losing money. Thus, the way they keeping their costs down and be competitive is by volume of the product that they can produce and engineer for change the spec of machines in some cases to make them more efficient, run faster and better. Looking for innovations, having figured out how to make packages more lighter and has less metal in them. Cooperating with cost brand to reduce some product that consumer might be familiar with. The second action is limiting outsourcing productions. Bolt located its facilities close to both suppliers and customers that make distributions faster, easier, and cheaper. Next, using robotics and different things of that nature to transfer things. It means that when they lay out the line, they are laying out so they can funnel their warehouse or forklift traffic to one man axles and keep the rest of them open. The other thing is to hold the just-in-time inventories control. Depending on what is the product, what raw materials, supplier may warehouse it here close to the plants. Bolt also sets up a secondary supplier. If there is a hiccup in it, the bolt can go back to the supplier. Obviously, they are also focused on quality. With customers requiring so many different things, they integrate a little bit from all the different quality out there. Lastly, light weighting, which is use less materials in the container, whether it is plastic or metal. Also with local communities, municipalities to create cycling programs. Therefore, they can get the product back, save energies and raw material, and make their entire life cycle analysis system more efficient. The second question, this video can mention the loss of U.S. manufacturing jobs to the overseas locations. What is it called? What is the opposite trend that occurs in U.S. with companies like Toyota and Honda? This video mentioned the loss of U.S. manufacturing jobs to the overseas location is called outsourcing. This term means contracting with other companies, often in other countries, to do some or all of the functions of a firm, like its productions or accounting tasks. Thus, outsourcing have serious consequences in some states where jobs have been lost to overseas competitors. The opposite trend is called insourcing. It means that foreign companies come to do manufacturing activities in domestic area and offer jobs to local employees. For example, Korea-based Hyundai operates design and engineering headquarters in Detroit, Michigan, and produces cars in Montgomery, Alabama. Japanese automaker Honda and Toyota have been producing cars in the United States for years. In this way, U.S. jobs have offset those jobs being outsourced. The last question, what is meant by Six Sigma? Six Sigma at many organizations simply means that measures of qualities that strive for near perfection. Six Sigma is a discipline that driver approach and methodologies for eliminating defects in any process, from manufacturing to transactional and from product to service. Its process can be described as a Sigma rating, indicating its years or percentage of defect-free product increase. Its fundamental objective is improve the qualities of output and process by identifying and removing the cause of defect and minimizing variabilities in manufacturing and business processes. There are two very important methodologies in executing Six Sigma initiative: Six Sigma DMAIC and Six Sigma DMADV. Each term name is derived from a major step in its process, but each has its own use. DMAICs define methods, analyze, improve, control, is used to correct a process that already exists. DMADV define methods, analyzing, design, validate, is used to create the new process. As we can see, there's many changes in manufacturing, but U.S. manufacturers try their best to follow and adapt to change. That is the strong point that we must learn from them. Rupert Murdoch, founder of the News Corporation, says world is changing very fast. Big will not beat the small anymore. It will be the fast beating the slow. Learning how to handle change is a very big step to success. This is the end of our presentations. Thanks for listening.